Come on. Get in here. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm streaming right now, bro. Get in the stream. I know it's a surprise. I know I didn't announce it. But I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all been acting like I've been asleep on AEW. NA. I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna wait till y'all get in here, bro. We vibing, bro. So, y'all think the Downcast family is about to fall apart at the seams? Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Because it is very likely that these boys is cooked. I mean, what we got going on right now? We got Kyle Fletch versus Okada. What y'all think gonna happen at the end of this match, bro? There's no way somebody wins this, right? Just cleanly. I'm not mad at this too. I'm not mad at when the shows just start opening up with wrestling, and like this could be possibly the crux of today's episode. I think I'm interested to see what this would be looking like. But I gotta get my glasses, bro. I'm gonna be staring at the screen this whole time. Because y'all be talking about I don't be, you know what I'm saying, making this content. I'm in here AEW stream, bro. Randomly on y'all boys. Randomly. Night before Thanksgiving. I should have, you know what I'm saying, dropped a live video, you know what I mean? Let me change my thumbnail on the jump. Look at these guys trying to be buddies. Oh, shoot. What do y'all feel about this, though? This is good guy versus bad guy. How about these damn commentators shut the F up so I can talk? Big Fletch. Who y'all got winning this match, man? We got Big Fletch in here, bro. Shout out to the Don Callis family. Yo, Darby Allin will literally kill himself in a match and then return. Like, there's no problem. What's wrong with him? Like, is y'all cool with that? If y'all cool with that, let me know. I'm changing the thumbnail right now for y'all boys. So don't try me. Alright, we in here. Let me get my glasses real quick. And then I should be taking notes this episode, huh? Now y'all can see real live what I be doing during these episodes. I literally just got off the phone. Hold on. Hey, that pencil walk in here. Hit that pencil walk in here, bro. That's funny. I'm actually funny for that. All right, what we talking about in the chat, man? Just to rob us up, man. Y'all tune in. AEW right now. We got Kyle Fletcher versus Okada, the Rain Man. The Don Callis family's fighting against each other. This is crazy. Have you ever fought against your siblings? Have you ever had to tear your siblings apart? That's where we're at with it right now. This is madness. Should I pull the chat out? Let me know. Hold on. I can pull the chat out, bro. Let me pull the chat out. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to y'all. I know this is random. You probably weren't expecting me to jump on the stream and watch AEW. I know a lot of y'all been acting like I've been sleeping, bro. I know a lot of y'all believe I ain't working. I'm going to tell you one thing here, right here, brother. I was about to drop a promo, but I ain't gonna do it just now. Later in the stream, I'm gonna kill y'all with a promo. How do I pop the chat out? All right, there we go. Let me do this. Let me drop the chat. Let me just drop the chat. Let me pop the chat out, bro. Hold on. Pop out the chat. And then I restore it. But I go here, paste. This gonna be all on my face. I gotta put this on right here. They sent me with a commercial too, though. All right, that's nice. Appreciate that. All right, that's like, how do I? So I kind of messed up, bro. I was trying to do like this stream thing where I stream for the Patreon, and I come back and I stream with y'all. But unfortunately, I gave my camera over to my brother, so it didn't work as smoothly as I thought it was going to. I hope I enjoy my age. So, preach. Yeah, man, that show was actually pretty good. I'm not even going to lie. I'm actually surprised, myself. Trying to see if I can. The show was actually really good. I was actually, like, pleasantly surprised. Like, I expected it to be pretty good, but I tried to go out there and not have expectations of the show. So I tried not to actually watch Blood and Guts prior to, so I wasn't going to be jaded because of what I saw prior and believe that it was either going to be good or bad because of what I'd already seen. So I went into it with a pretty fresh set of lens. And I can't lie, I was like, okay. Like, then they got straight to it because I think the first match was the women's match. Right? Think so? Yeah. I think so, yeah. The first match was the women's match. And yeah, that was, like I said, my favorite match of the night, bro. So it was tough to beat, bro. Hangman killed that fool. Powerhouse. So, I mean, all in all, really good show. We got to see Ric Flair. Did y'all get to see Ric Flair on TV? Let me know. Was Ric Flair on the show for y'all on TV? He was there for me in the vlog. I got him on the vlog, man. Don't really know how to make this translucent. Oh, wait, low key? Is this kind of fire? Did I just figure something out here? Yo, this is kind of lit. No, I think additive is the way to go. No, it's definitely additive. My fault. Hold on, guys. Let me just figure this out. Freaking A. I was supposed to be recording. All right, there we go. Boom. Chat on the screen, man. Is we lit or what? Am I official or what? Basically, constant in the joint. Dude. Y'all watching AEW right now? Y'all with your family? What is y'all setup looking like right now? Y'all like in front of the TV watching AEW, or are we like just in your room or whatever, or just chilling? Dolo. Y'all with your family? What's it looking like? What we hitting on? Let me get my drink. Let me get me a little sip. Oh shoot, we back to the Okada match. Y'all let me know what the match is looking like. I'll be right back. Let me know what I missed. Hold on. This should obviously be a long match, right? These boys are getting after it. All right, we got the Protostar and Okada. They getting after it right now. What's up? So y'all just joining the stream. Get your little cup. Get some snacks. We watching AEW together, man. We a big family. This is a Thanksgiving family. You know what I mean? We watching this together as a family, as one big unit. Forget the Don Callis family. This is the Benji family. No, but I might just add that to the description. But yeah, appreciate you 2-5 sign down. I did enjoy myself. Hold on. I'm literally about watch what I put. Fletcher low-key beating the heck out of Okada, bro. And then as soon as I say that, Okada with a reversal. Gah! Drop him. I've never seen that before. That was a really nice move. Just flipped him onto his knee. Did any of y'all catch that? It's just me. Y'all just say the word if you want me to stream this joint and get my channel banned. I'll do it for y'all. I'll do it for y'all, man. If y'all want me to, bro. I will put it on the screen for y'all. It might not last long. I'll ban my channel. But at the very least, we did it as a unit, you know? Okada taking advantage now. Okada getting hot. What y'all seeing? What y'all thinking? Well, like, yeah. Hold on. Dang it. Freak. I know, bro. I should have went like live a little earlier. Yo, so what's going on here? Like, these guys are legitimately fighting, and Okada's running away from him. Uh-oh. And since y'all joined the live stream, y'all gonna get the spiel from me earlier than most. So, legitimately, I did watch, what's it called? I did watch. Oops. I just showed it on my screen. Sorry. People are loving this match. I love it when Don Callis on the mic. Anyways, I did watch Full Gear. I just felt like by the time I watched it, bro, it'd be too late for me to upload my review. But if y'all still want that, I can still drop it, bro. Ain't nothing. I just go 2-time. Big suplex from Okada. These guys are antagonizing Don Callis on the mic. Seriously. I'm going to record. Hold on. That was just for the Patreon. Don't worry about that, guys. Big kick. Okada. Drop kick. There's no way Okada loses, right? I like Kyle Fletcher, but he lost to Mark Briscoe. Okada would never. Am I right? Or am I right? Oh. Tombstone. Get up. Oh, that Rainmaker. Oh, shoot. Where they at? They in Tennessee today, right? Continental Classic. AEW Worlds End. Saturday, 12/27. Huh. Isn't that an interesting date? AEW. The people cheering. AEW. AEW. Is Worlds End the next pay-per-view? I like that they have time limits too on some of these matches. Okada's tired. Okada, what the freak? Now my GOAT. Now my Rainmaker. Oh, he baited him. He baited him. Backslide. Oh. Oh, Rainmaker. Get him up. Get him up again. One more time. 2 for $1. Y'all seeing this? Oh, 2 for $1. So this literally means like Okada can't be trusted, right? Wait, what? He just hit him with a Rainmaker. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait, Fletcher? I ain't gonna lie. I thought for a second, I believe that Kyle Fletcher, yo, don't moon me ever like that again, Kyle Fletcher. But for a second, I thought that Kyle Fletcher actually was gonna win that. So y'all fill me in, bro. Continental Classic. What is the back of the head for that one? What is the significance of this like day? Why is the entire day the Continental Classic? I understand that they just introduced a new belt, but dude, Ray make the referee. Tell that old ass dude to get out of the way. Referees be cheating in AEW, man. Two bad guys fighting at each other. Kyle Fletcher won. So why does he have 3 points? Okada has 0 points. Yo, somebody's got to explain to me the scorecard. Continental champion. Because Ricochet just won Okada's championship, right? So this is like just two brothers fighting each other. Are these guys going to be friends now? Because it's okay. You guys are still in the same family. He can respect him. But he doesn't respect Takeshita. Takeshita, go ahead and hit your entrance. Takeshita, come on down. Okay, they got me there. Let's see Full Gear. Yeah, the Young Bucks are good guys now. They turn on Don Callis for the money. Kenny Omega's back. Kenny Omega look dirty as ish. By Don Callis. Mm-hmm. Kenny Omega promo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, what is this woman's name again? I can look up that on Instagram. What's this woman's name? Chat, hurry up. He was literally just talking about the Young Bucks behind their back. The Babes of Wrath versus Sisters of Sin. We're going to commercial soon, guys. Mm-hmm. Chat, what y'all see? Like, go check out Twitter, bro. Let's see what Twitter's hitting on right now. What are they talking about in the show? $210 million. Dang, hold on. I just saw some dude in the MLB just got $210 million. Toronto Blue Jays agreed to terms of free agent right-hander Dylan Cease. $210 million, 7 years. Let's go ahead and do the math on that one, baby. Yeah, no big deal. Just $30 million a year. Sheesh. Man, these dudes. These dudes in MLB, they have long careers. But man. That's a lot of money, so. What we thinking in the chat already? So people already saying, let's see what people got to say about this joint. Hold on. Kyle Fletcher just beat Okada, man. That's 3 points. Banger match. Great ending. I thought it was gonna be a draw too. I surprised. Oh wow, we got no one cares in the chat. Lace Lane. Hey, so what was up with that, man? Like, I know she was doing like the Ring of Honor thing, and she like just showed up, and then she fought against Mercedes, and then she just disappeared. So I guess it's good to see that she's officially signed with AEW. What do y'all think about that? In the comments. I'm getting advertisements about freaking. Wait, what is this? This is at Full Gear. Hey, y'all seen this? Hold on, look at this.
Do not take Repatha if you're
Oh my gosh, I'm getting advertisements in my ear. But it's a video of Okada. Hold on, let me go back full screen. God, dog, shut up. Let me watch this Okada video, man. All right, let's go right here with it, guys.
He really hurt you that bad? He did? Oh, I'm sorry. You know, Okada, I'm starting to think you don't want to help him.
Shout out to Okada, man. Funny as heck. Let's see. Dang, man. So why they doing Okada like that, man? I thought Okada was going to get that W, bro. I thought Okada was going to win that match. Seriously. Vince McMahon wanted Vladimir Putin to attend the WWE event. Okada kicked Rick Ross into the ropes to out Fletcher off the balance. Or they begged for beginnings not to get DQ'd. Yeah, Okada's amazing, bro. International Championship. That's right. It's not unified anymore. Dude, Mark Briscoe is toe up. I did say I like Fletcher. That's real. You hear his promo? After failure. After defeat, yeah. My road family, my home family. Yeah, I'm looking at that TNT belt. I didn't see the new custom belt. I didn't see that one. Did I miss something? For Delaware. Hey, salute. There are a lot of championships. I ain't gonna lie in AEW. There are a lot of championships. We got Sisters of Sin. They showing up. I actually never seen the visuals on this entrance. I like that. That was kind of good. I ain't gonna lie. Women's Tag Team Champions. I forgot they introduced those belts too. Sky Blue and Julia Hart. Dude, if you're anywhere near that fire and the entrance, bro, you're getting literally melted. Wow, they got a nice entrance. So high key, I don't think Harley Cameron and Willow lose. I think, but what the freak was that dude wearing? The AEW. I should have brought a sign out there. It looks like a little empty, man. Ain't too many signs out there. I don't think production team showed Willow Nightingale and Harley the same love they did the Sisters of Sin. So here's kind of what my theory is. So I feel like the Sisters of Sin have not accomplished anything for them to be Sisters of Sin, and then they got this dope entrance just now. Am I tripping? But I feel like they haven't been given a lot of highlight to the entrance in specific. So I do think they win because what else do they do? They can't be regarded seriously, and then Tekla has to just disappear on her own journey. So I think that they have to win here. I think Harley Cameron and Willow, it's cool if they lose. You know what I'm saying? They can still challenge for the belts later. I think Sisters of Sin, bro, it's gonna be tough to regard them seriously. They do something sneaky here. That's my call. Sisters of Sin win and they do something sneaky. It's a good question. I am excited to watch something where I don't really know who's gonna win. I ain't gonna lie. And I was gonna drop that in my review. Again, I can still drop the review for Full Gear if y'all want me to. I feel like I just messed up and watched it too late, but I was so busy over the weekend. But if y'all want to, I can. But one of the things I was gonna say was that I actually did not expect Samoa Joe to actually win the title. I thought he was just getting propped up as a final quest for a dude to overcome. Yeah. You can't move Willow, baby. How about you get in that corner, shorty? Cool. Dude, why is Sky Blue just ragdolling over there? That was funny. Oh, I like that pin attempt. That was creative. This ref is already cheating. I can already tell. Harley Cameron is she's a age that's kind of ambiguous. It's very possible that she could be 24 or she could be 39. If you know what I mean. She's the cool auntie, or she's, which could gotta give you a bit of a variable in regards to how old she could be. Julia Hart, just not enough aura for me. Okay, nice little standing moonsault. Okay, I was talking smack. 5 days of Black Friday. I can get 50% off the TBS or TNT Championship. Should I go ahead and order it? Let me know if I should pull the trigger on that joint and order it for myself and put it on the wall right behind me. Right there. Goon, sit your down, Harley. What's wrong with you, girl? Don't play with them cats. I kind of want Babes of Wrath to win the titles. Full Gear was a long night. Would have loved to have heard your thoughts on the show, but it's all good. Yeah, see, I just felt like I ended up watching it too late, and y'all will care by the time I talk the review. But I can literally still drop it. Ain't nothing, but I mean, I feel like, the window is closed, so I fumbled there. So I'm trying to keep myself accountable, bro, and try to watch these live shows, bro. Life has been super busy, specifically around the holidays, but we here. We at the Thanksgiving table together. You know what I'm saying? So forget the Don Callis family, since they can't keep themselves together. I'm I'm beginning the Benji family. Who's with me? Yeah, they be beating the heck out of Sky Blue, bro. Referee has no control of this match. Goom! Ooh, nice little net breaker. The way Holly looks, age don't matter. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the sugar mama either way, bro. No way. I just got hit with that surprise ad. I got cooked on that one, chat. All right. All right. They can shut up real quick, so we can check out what they're saying on Twitter. On Twitter. Did y'all see this? Hold on, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Okada almost gave that dude Kyle Fletcher the finger, but he ended up shaking his hand. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was about to get bad. I thought it was about to be Rainmaker. I thought I was going to, you know what I'm saying, get over there and help my boy Don Callis out, but it was all good. So what do y'all think is next for the Rainmaker, bro? Since he just lost Kyle Fletcher. I know a lot of y'all believe that Kyle Fletcher's the future. I believe he's the future as well. What's next? What does he do now? I mean, there's no way my GOAT could lose that many times, bro. I really became a fan of Okada, and he just took that L. It's like, what do we do? It was kind of like, I wouldn't expect the roll-up pin. What? Y'all think Kyle Fletcher gonna win the whole championship? Mm-hmm. They're both cheating. That's funny. So 3 points. Is it just, like, y'all explain to me. So is it just when somebody wins, they get 3 points, and so it's just the person with the most wins on the board? Or is it just based on the person that you beat? Because I would assume, with this logic, Okada would be hoping for somebody to beat Kyle Fletcher, right? But there would have to be somebody that would go undefeated, right? What if there was multiple people that went undefeated? Wouldn't they have the same scores? Or is it like based on how fast you beat that person, or whatever the case? What's the scoring system here? Yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to figure this out, man. I'm still a newbie, man. I'm still a newbie. Okada's always good. There were some memes in this match. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Loki memes. This is dumb. Hold on, look at this. They said this is the catch that after seeing Okada lose. That's dumb. Pro Okada. No. Okada's only wearing the international title because Continental Championship will go to the winner of the C2. which means the unified championship ended up being completely pointless. Do y'all believe that to be true? Look at it. Okada's only wearing the Intercontinental title because the Continental Championship will go to the winner of the C2, which means the unified championship ended up being pointless. So there's 5 mid-card belts for the men: AEW International, AEW Continental, AEW National, AEW Unified, and AEW TNT belt. What do y'all feel about that? I'm trying to keep up with the belts myself. If he can't get out of the block, he will lose the Unified Championship. Oh, okay. Okay, so somebody can actually, ununify the championship. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's go back to the show. I'm back in the show. Okay, so one loss does not mean that you're out of the tournament. So you believe Fletcher goes all the way? Okay. Sky Blue is 26. Oh, yeah. YouTube was just showing you like a whole different at name. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Fletcher's is a real bad dude, bro. He would have probably beat the heck out of Okada if he would have let him flip him off. Okay, so that's dope. That you can lose like 3 and still technically win. All right. Round robin like NBA playoffs. Draws 1 point and pinfalls 3 points. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Kyle has said no. Literally, didn't I say that one day? Didn't I say he looked like bro from Toy Story? You're funny for that, for real. Oh my gosh. AEW has just as much titles. I mean, WWE has just as many titles. Sound about right? There's a lot of titles in WWE as well. They kicking the freak out of Willow. Y'all think that the Scissor Sin got this match? Willow not losing. Gray and black camouflage. You want the Babies of Wrath to win the titles? I think that would be interesting, though. I think they'd be entertaining with the titles, no lie. That's good, though. So you don't necessarily have to like absolutely blow everybody out of the water. You could still come back and win it. Nice. You know what? I might enter my name in the tourney. Yo, Harley Cameron is not moving, bro. And like she was like running across the ring, and she was moving in slow motion. You know what? Isn't Harley Cameron like Australian? I just want to know, where's Megan Bayne? Oh my gosh, she kicked the freak out of her. They beating the heck out of Sky Blue, bro. What's she about to do? Oh my gosh, she kicked the freak out of her. Uh-oh, game time. Big moonsault. Big moonsault from Julia is coming. It's coming. Girl, you're taking too long to get ready. Wait, did y'all see that? Was that like a mess up? I was thinking that they were going to do a mess up because Julia Hart was taking too long to get to the top of the rope. But then she ended up like doing a backflip, landing on her feet, and then dropping an elbow instead. Yeah, the scissors sin win. My predictions might be correct. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Wait a minute. Harley Cameron's fighting back. Oh, take that double kick with you, baby. No, ref. She didn't tag her. Don't start cheating, ref. Dude, I knew the ref was gonna start freaking cheating. Oh, Babes ref definitely got this. Oh my gosh. The ref is cheating. The ref literally had the parlay on the sisters. Oh my gosh. He had the parlay on the sisters. God. My prediction was off. Bezerath. Bezerath won that. Yeah, it might have been a botch. Yeah. Will it be Megan Bain and Marina Shafir? Oh, yeah, I forgot about them. They shouldn't lose. Bam, bam, bam. I think I'm like a couple seconds behind. Hold on, let me go live. Is there a promo after this match? Bum, bum, bum. All right, back to it's a good match. Dun 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 dun. Let me go to Dynamite. What are they talking about? I know hashtags. Huh. See what people in the comments are saying. This might be some vulgar language here. Okada about to find out that he's third on the Don Callis family food chain, behind Fletcher and Takeshita. It might be facts. I do think that Don Callis has favorites. He needs to come over here to the Benji family. We don't have favorites over here. Okada and Kyle Fletcher trying to out-cheat each other, then just throwing bombs. Great. I ain't gonna lie. I did like them kind of cheating. No way he pinned NPG. My protest. Hey, no vex. Kyle getting that push. I mean, he was a champion. Do you think he was really getting a push? I mean, he was like not like a scrub. Okada doesn't have to lose. No, facts. If I'm Okada, forget all these dudes, man. All of these dudes are screwing me over. Join the Benji family, Okada. Stop playing around, bro. I'll treat you good over here, bro. Seriously. And what do y'all feel about this, bro? Do any of y'all care? Lacey Jelaine was signed with AEW. I thought that she literally already signed, but I think she was with Ring of Honor. Congrats to her. So, Sarah, other than Andrade, is Lacey the first WWE to AEW signing this year? No. No. That can't be true. Her work in Ring of Honor and AEW has been brilliant. Well done. Can't wait to see what she does from now on. I want Casey behind her. I know there's a lot of women in AEW, but her and Lacey together would have been great for the tag division. They didn't really get a fair chance on the main roster in WWE. Yeah, there does need to be more good girls. Should be like just like Josh Alexander and take all the pinfalls. They should be a scrub out there. Put together some solid matches. But say, look, somebody's got to lose. Big Fletch. He's on trial. Hey, shout out to Tron 50. Again, I don't know if it's like bringing y'all names in there correctly because I don't know, my YouTube just be doing that. But shout out to y'all, bro, joining in the chat. I appreciate y'all showing love, man. I know this is kind of like a random stream, but I know y'all been on my ass about these AEW vids, and I said I got to get up here and get a stream together for y'all, man. I really just joined. So welcome to the Benji family. I know like Don Callis is out there recruiting people, but come this way, for real. So what do y'all think about these potential matches right here? So we did just see Kyle Fletcher beat Okada. Now, Kevin Knight versus Speedball. I think that'd be a good match. We saw a little taste of what they were doing against one another. These are the matches, right? That'd be crazy. So we're getting a rematch right here. These guys. And then Kevin Knight versus Speedball. I think this would be a good match because these guys know each other so well. We got to see a little taste of that. And then are these the matches here too? Takeshita versus Moxley. That could be kind of fire, dude. Claudio versus Cassidy. Okay. Roger Strong versus Dorado. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing here. Dorado's not winning that match. I'm gonna tell you like literally. Dorado's not winning this match. Over here. Dang, so this could be interesting. But this is like, here's the thing. I'm not mad when you have bad guys fight against bad guys when there's some serious stakes here. Like if Moxley loses again, then nobody behind in his faction can take him seriously. I think Takeshita gets costed here, and Moxley wins that match. I think Orange Cassidy wins, and then Dorado loses for sure. Over here, Kevin Knight gonna win, and then Pac wins. Give me Kevin Knight. That should be a pretty good tourney. I think they'll do Babyface versus Babyface in the finals. So you think Tony and Mina will lose? Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to end up being Willow and them versus Big Megan Bayne. I think that's going to be Megan Bayne's first opportunity to get some gold on AEW. She's going to win over there. And this will likely allow Mina to be relevant as well, since we see Moxley starting to lose a little bit of aura. Super excited to see Kevin Knight work solo every time he wrestles is really good. Dorado goes deep. Oh, Claudio will face Mox. That'd be pretty good. Oh, you're right. Whose house is it? It's Benji's house. How about you join the Benji family? You almost got me with that one, brother. One of the Death Riders turn on Mox in the beginning of the tournament, and he loses a lot. I ain't gonna lie. If he loses his match, they definitely turn on him. No questions asked. Like, if Marino wins the tag team championships, and then Moxley's running around with no belts, yeah, it's over for him. Just not even, like, there's no way they're rocking with him anymore. Oh, they geeking over Julia Hart. What y'all thinking, man? Y'all inviting Julia Hart over to your Thanksgiving table? This is a two-woman package right here. They get to eat at a table with y'all? I told you, bro. I really thought because of this entrance, how much attention they got here, that they were going to legitimately win. I got. Oh my god. So I literally ain't trying to do this to y'all. I mean, dude, Megan Bayne. I mean, all right, let's get back to wrestling. My bad, y'all. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's here. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. Joe, what Joe gonna say? Hey. We don't condone nobody cheating on their wives now. If you happy and married, you gotta stay like that. Oh shoot, what the freak? I ain't knocking that now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stay happy and married. But it's okay. If you're happy and married, then you can bring your spouse and your loved ones to the Benji family. Wait, who's this? Oh, shoot! Swerve, he got a chain. He's got a staple gun. Is somebody gonna stop Swerve? Wait, him and Hangman? Together? Was Hangman just waiting for him? They were just ore farming together? My bad. My thing is a little behind. I can go back live, but I feel like I'm going to miss something if I go back live. I remember people trying to tell me that Megan was not good because she didn't talk when she first came in. I was like, what's wrong with these people? Bro, she's got the presence. Uh-oh, the crowd doesn't want to let him talk. All right, let me go live. Hook, nobody cares. Yeah, thank you, Swerve. What y'all feel about Swerve's new music, too? Yeah, I think, obviously, if y'all ask me, I believe that Megan Bayne should be presented the way that she is. I think that she should be absolutely legendary. She literally just stands way taller than everybody. She should be presented as the way she's presented. He's coming. Swerve's coming through the crowd. I forgot that Joe was a trio champion too. This makes sense though. I mean, Hangman nor there's no freaking way that Hangman stopped at the bar on his way in. Wait a minute. Was there a bar when I was there? There was. I could have got lit. Wait, what the freak? He just flipped that dude. Who are these guys? Security? Dude, choking him out. Yo, they're like Ghost Rider with these chains, man. They got leather jackets and everything. Dude, he just smashed him in the freaking head with the freaking glass. Yeah, you saw that, right? Samoa Joe's head is like split, bro. Oh, the ops are gone. The important guys are running away. Sit down. Sit down. Dude, what is up with him? Why is he stapling people? Swerve is huge though right now, too. I ain't gonna lie. Dude, on a regular Wednesday, y'all supposed to be cheery, and they're out here stapling people's heads. Pop a power bomb. Big power bomb. There's a lot of leather right here. Who would have thought that Swerve and Hangman be working together? Most dangerous. We're getting dark, Hangman. Huh. Oh, yeah, he's definitely getting dark. He's choking this dude out. He's literally getting choked out. Oh, they're hanging him. Yo, no, they're tripping, bro. These guys are sick. Because Joe's the one that beat Heyman, right? No. Heyman, no. Swerve beat Joe. Hangman beat Swerve. No. Time out. No. Mox beat Swerve. And then Hangman received help from Swerve to beat Mox. And now they're aligning themselves with, I guess, you know what they say? The brother of my, wait, how does it go? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Now, Swerve was lifting weights. I ain't gonna lie. Swerve was lifting. You know what? Just for that, I'm about to go eat right now. Because I got to make sure I'm a good example for everybody joining the Benji family. Man, Moxley been tapping out, bro. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, Pocket's kind of yoked, bro. Moxley losing his mind, man, if he hasn't already lost it. That's real. I like Mox. You don't celebrate the regular season because the playoffs about to start. God, I should have been taking notes, man, because that was good. Dun, Death Riders. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. Yo, she be slapping the heck out of Moxley, bro. Yeah, I was watching some of the Swerve interview with CBV earlier today. That makes sense. Like one doesn't exist without the other. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it's just at the point where I just can ensure that you can have this championship, which makes sense. I don't like Heyman, but I like him as the best option out of all of y'all. That is crazy. They just really go through like these grueling battles to then like just come back and fight another match. Shout out to John Moxley. Oh wait, time out. Dorada facing John Moxley. It's probably be a good match, but yeah, Mascara, it's over for you, brother. Mascara, it's over for you, brother. No, yeah. Like I said, I gotta watch like half of the interview. I gotta watch the rest. Maybe I'll make a video talking about some good stuff. The Dorada's nice, man. Ooh, that was nice. I should be forgetting about stuff, bro. Like in the middle of the moment. Swerve helped Heyman at All In. Does Heyman help Swerve? Probably not, bro. Truthfully, I don't see. I just can't see Hangman being that willing to assist Swerve. I could be wrong. Dorada wins? Alright. If Dorada wins, we riot. You tapped out. That was kind of ugly. I didn't really like that. Will Hangman help Swerve? So Swerve, you know, so I don't think Swerve wins his title back. There's no way he wins it back that soon. Unless something happens big with the Trios Championships. I think Heyman descends back into madness, bro. He's going to lose his mind again. Heyman should, though. I mean, even Hook turned on him. Lucha, lucha. Yeah, the Rod know how to hoop. You know what would have been cool? What if I would have full gear? Dang. Let me check the AEW events that's going on, actually. 1 and 4. Yeah. Nice try, Mascara. You think Moxley going for that flippy stuff? Okay, you got him with that one. Can't lie. Yeah, sorry, brother. You're too slow. Moxley not falling for that. Oh, shoot! Moxley looks even more crazy because he doesn't shave that little stubble off his head. I didn't expect Moxley to dive through that rope. He almost had a concussion on that one, boy. Oh, my gosh. Nashville, Tennessee. That's what they had today. Columbus, Ohio. Atlanta, Georgia. Then they in Wales. But wrestlers get to travel, man. They in New York. Yo, Moxley, that was some old man stuff, the way he was moving on that one. Orlando, Florida in January. Oh, shoot, he punched the freak out of him. Okay, I will not be going to any AEW events anytime soon. Hey, no cap, though. Guess what I saw? Like, I know y'all may not want to hear this, but I did see that there was an NXT event that I might be able to go to, like in the upcoming weeks. But I think it's a live show, though. So, if it's a live show, I don't know what I'm saying that. But if y'all want to see it, I'll vlog it. Eddie Kingston? What do you mean? Eddie Kingston to help Hangman or to help Swerve? Or to help, like, make sure that somebody loses? Eddie Kingston versus Hook? I'm getting back into the lore, man. Mo beef on the way. I'm figuring it all out. I got cooked on this one, bro. I don't know what kind of commercials I'm seeing on this joint, bro. Don't know what that was about. Sky Blue looking like that? I'm not even going to show y'all the picture. Because we got married folks in here, and I don't want to mess anybody up. I know y'all with your family. So what happens? What do you think is next, though, for Okada on his quest? Because he can't trust anybody. And it's extremely evident that he can't even trust himself to get the job done. What do you think about this, bro? Is this aura or what, chat? That means that Ricochet's his faction is here to stay, eh? Would Protostar and Okada be on a tag team? Yeah, dude, Samoa Joe is spliced open. So I'm guessing Ric Flair was not at the show. If y'all watched it on TV, I asked this question earlier. So the vlog I went to, Ric Flair was there. But look at this dude talking about. I want to apologize to everybody for having to leave the AEW show early last Wednesday due to my rotator cuff injury. So was he not on TV for y'all? I appreciate Tony Khan giving me the opportunity to be on the show. It was nice catching up with all the great talent and Ricky Steamboat. I look forward to being invited again. After I have my shoulder healed up, I will be up and running. I don't know what that's about. Look at this. Somebody said this is all the times that Roman Reigns returns, and these are all the graphics for him returning. No, chill out. There's no way this is legitimately real. Vince Russo does not like Triple H, bro. Oh, so Ric Flair did not appear at Blood and Guts. Interesting. Tony Khan talked about it in an interview. I gotta hear his interview. Da-da-da. If y'all think Dorado wins, man, we're gonna be fighting. It's a trios. We need another DeJarn Sway. Ooh, Eddie with Swerve, and that's why I think things get a little dicey, because I believe that we're at a point where nothing is too crazy right now for the trios. Like, I mean, who truly can we worry about the ops defending against, other than maybe like the conglomeration members? I think that'd be an interesting lineup. I went to AEW Revolution in 2023, and I think about it all the time. Dude, you know what? I'm gonna watch that show. I'm gonna watch it on the Patreon. On TV though, I only see it post TV. And not many people left loving Triple H. You're right about that. This dude is, bro. Like, they literally are not even trying, bro. They're literally not even trying. It doesn't even look like the wrestlers are trying in the matches, bro. They're getting somebody injured every week, bro. I don't know what they're doing. Max Lee, sorry, brother. You're not just as quick as Mr. Dorado. A lot of kicks. I bet you Dorado get put down right now. Code Red. Let me go live, bro. I don't know why my jump be delaying me like that. There's no way Moxley taps out again. Yeah, it's over for you, Dorado. Moxley about to take off. This is the referee cheating too. Now it's not really her. It's the bald dude. Oh my gosh, he caught him right in the jaw. Dorada, get on the top rope, fool. Stop trying to order farm, brother. This is Moxley we got here. Pin him. Let's see. He playing around. He taking too long, bro. Oh, that was 450. Like I said, bro, if you had to ask me when somebody hits a 450, you shouldn't lose. That should be an automatic pin. But I think that it shouldn't be that easy to pin somebody like Jon Moxley. So, bro, Penta really went down. Dude, these dudes are old, bro. This is what I be telling y'all, man. These dudes, it's literally a retirement home. And these guys are out there wrestling. Like, you should not have a bunch of 40-year-olds doing leaps outside the ring. They do all this other stuff, man. They fighting once a week, trying to fight extremely safe. So when they do something crazy, they're hurting themselves. Seth Rollins got injured for months on a dive. Liv Morgan got injured for months on a standard takedown. Like, bruh, these people are ridiculous. Bianca Belair got taken out on a suplex. Like, they just have terrible juju in the air, and they need to figure something out with their medical staff, bro, because people are just getting hurt left and right. They have nothing to show for it. Everybody's 40 and 50. Oh, Dorada got choked out. Y'all think, what if Moxley wins the championship? Yeah, I did get to see one of. I got to see Penta and Phoenix versus the Young Bucks. That was a pretty crazy match. Okay. Quick question: who is Marina Shafir to Moxley? She be riding heavy, bro. Like, I understand, like, they're in a faction, but what brought her to the faction originally? I need to figure this out. I need to watch some of the Toni Storm. Oh yeah, because they're supposed to fight against each other. Dude, what is Toni Storm wearing, bro? Look at this robe. Oh yeah, the Mr. Dropkick. That was so that always fights in jeans. Zoe Stark on a missile dropkick. Her and Dakota Kai got injured, but then they just let Dakota Kai go. I don't know what Dakota Kai's doing right now. But yeah, Shorty tore her ACL on a missile dropkick. It's just a bunch of ridiculousness going on over there. And for them to be like wrestling like in a quote unquote PG style where there's not quite as aggressive and abrasive, but everybody's getting dropped with injuries. Yeah, Toni Storm doesn't even have her makeup on. Like, she's legitimately. Your love of cargo pants is funny as heck. When you operate in fear and hate. That's true. Toni Storm does some crazy things for love. Her love language is physical touch. Her lover. Yeah, there's some sickos in the crowd for sure. Shout out to Mina. Mina been looking kind of a little different. Okay, early Christmas gifts. What are we getting? Slop tards. Oh, I'm down to see this match. A death match? Oh shoot! Can she just like propose this? I know there's like a stipulation based on the win. Hey yo, whoa, Marina, how about you calm down? So y'all think that Tony and Mina Shafir end up winning? Chris Statlander might just be the GOAT because she beat Mercedes. What is next? She beat Tony too, though. Yeah, would anybody stand a chance at this point? Dude, dude, Renee is always freaking giggling and stuff like that. Whenever somebody's cutting a promo, what is wrong with her, bro? She always laughing. You think something sweet? Nobody's playing games with you, girl. Anyways, I remember seeing the video of Zoe getting injured, and for some reason I thought it would be a good idea to put her legs under her instead of straight out. Yeah, I agree with you though. They're not putting their reps in, bro. They're literally just going out there, and well, you gotta think about it too, bro. Majority of the people in the WWE are not even getting TV time. So there's people that out there that are not fighting in live events. They're barely doing live events anymore. They're not getting TV time. So they're going weeks and weeks and weeks without wrestling. They're going weeks and weeks and weeks without doing something on TV. So that when they get on TV, they try to do some incredible stuff they never practiced before, in order to try and ensure that they're going to get their time or try to make the most of their spot. And they end up getting hurt that way. I don't think the people are like. I think true. Seth Rollins just had a quote about it the other day about how a lot of people are like out there but don't really have a love for the game. A lot of people are just wrestling just because they get guaranteed contracts. I think that's a part of it too. I think a lot of people are just out there to do cool things and then go home. And so they're not really repping, practicing, rehearsing, doing the proper injury prevention, stretching, and all these things that they should do in order to ensure that they don't get hurt. And they don't know, I think, the basics. Even Punk and Cody has come out and said the same thing about them not putting in the effort. No, facts. I remember Rhea Ripley was saying the same thing. And she was like, yeah, she gets rusty because she hasn't fight many matches. Plenty of people have said the same thing. Shout out to Tony. No, as I said, Meanie was looking kind of. Yeah. So what do y'all think about this death match, though? What do you think about this death match? A death match tag team. That ought to be interesting. This is what happens when you try to hire people who failed other sports. Exactly. That's exactly true. And I think a lot of people are, like, in general, like, without purpose in their life, so that they're trying to find a way to make purpose. And by doing that, they're doing things that they just are so far out of their realm. I think that a lot of people mention, too, that when you start wrestling, you start building a callus up to the bumps. If you just started to do this, it's very likely that you haven't built up a callus. So the moment you hit that wrestling mat in an awkward position, boom, you're done. Because you haven't put in years and years and years of reps. I mean, let's look at it like now. Let's look at it. Bro, anybody right now in WWE that's under 30 has not wrestled. Honestly, anybody who's under 35 has not wrestled many matches this year. I mean, let's look at it right now. I mean, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Several notable WWE wrestlers are under 35, including Rhea Ripley. How many matches has Rhea Ripley fought this year? She's been on record in an interview saying that she's nervous when she gets into the ring because she has not wrestled much. Braun Breaker, 27. How many matches has Braun Breaker fought? He goes out there and he will brawl, but how many matches has he fought? What is he actually doing? And Tiffany Stratton, 25. She gets hurt, like literally I'm surprised that she isn't hurt more frequently. She's currently hurt, I believe, but dude, she does a bunch of ridiculous stuff that doesn't make any sense. Nobody catches her, just ridiculous stuff. Other prominent young stars under 35 are Dominic Mysterio, but often cited, and Dominic Mysterio is one of the few people who actually wrestles. I remember one year he fought the most matches in the company. Logan Paul barely wrestles. Ilya Dragunov just got back from injury. Carmelo Hayes, I mean, really good, but barely gets on TV. And Dragon Lee, dude, Dragon Lee is literally not even existent in the WWE ecosphere. So there's that. Roxanne Perez, 23 years old. Cool, shout out to her. She's getting TV time. I'm not going to knock her on that. Tyler Bate. When's the last time y'all seen Tyler Bate on TV? All right. There we go. Let's look at this. I mean, what are we talking about? Dude, I just saw something right here. This is a list of currently the active youngest wrestlers. Brody Lee. Okay, come on, let's be honest with each other. Nick Wayne, where's he gone? Vittoria Yuzuki. Billy Starks. I mean, you can see exactly what's going on here. Majority of people not getting TV time. But we are starting to see some of these people. Like Leon Slater, I think, started to get some reps in on WWE here and there. Billy Starks, I think, starting to get some TV time. Let me know if y'all seen these people regularly. Javon Evans is the one getting reps here. So out of the top 10, he's the one getting the most reps in for sure. Thea Hale. Jackson Drake. Jada Stone. Maybe. Marcus Mathers. I don't know. Like, come on now. How many people are actually getting any love on TV? Come on now. What is this? What is this? I didn't know Dorada was that young. Salute. Julia Hart getting some TV time, good for her. Roxanne getting TV time, good for her. Ava's she's just there. That's nepotism at its finest, but I'm not going to knock it. The Rock put in a lot of work. Cora Jade just gave up, and she's like, all right, I'm done with this. So another instance of somebody who just doesn't care. Which, I mean, you're young, bro. I don't think that you should make wrestling your entire career, but the thing is, a lot of these people get behind the characters. And if you don't care, it's pretty obvious, right? Your matches start stinking. I mean, look. Maxine, 28. I mean, I'm not gonna knock her because she's she's from NorCal, just like me. But come on, bro. Come on, baby. It's time to start expecting better from you. But whatever, though. ESPN has ranked the 30 greatest wrestlers under the age of 30. Dominic Mysterio is number 1. Kyle Fletcher's number 2. Rhea Ripley's number 3. I mean, honestly, what does Rhea Ripley do? Like, I mean, when she wants to, put work in a match, she can hoop, but truly, she doesn't get enough TV time. MJF is goated. I think it's because she didn't get much TV time this year. I mean, after he went down and decided he was going to disappear, he's been doing the movies and everything. He's going to come back and be number 1. Timothy Stratton, no. Braun Breaker, no. Blake Monroe, I haven't really been paying attention to her since she came to NXT. Obafemi, goated. Roxanne Perez, I think she could be interesting for years. Javon Evans could be interesting for years as well. He's learning very fast. Io de Vikingo, yes, very, very, very talented in the ring wrestler. If you mess around and speak English, bro, he could be worldwide, bro. He's freaking amazing. Gabe Kids, I think I saw a match of his. Lyra, I don't really care what Lyra doing. So Ruka, potential. She could be really. I don't want to say potential. She just held like 2 championships on WWE. She'd be very good. Hook, what y'all think about Hook? Jack Perry, maybe. Danny Garcia. I think Danny Garcia's he's trying to find his role. Jordan Grace is young, Megan Bain, future. Axiom and Kevin Knight. Axiom might be clips for you, brother. But Kevin Knight, I could do see some solid opportunity available for him, as well as Kelani Jordan. What y'all think about this, y'all? I just ran through a bunch. Let's see what y'all talking about. So you said, who? That's true. A lot of the AEW talent is kind of all over the place. Like they're jumping in multiple promotions, and they just seem to be more durable. Like they're doing on a week-to-week basis crazier spots. Yeah, Darby literally got put through a flaming table when I was there, and then went next week and did even crazier stuff, and then he's still out here. Yuta and Dominic is the same level of talent. I'm not mad at it. People I don't know what it is. I think people have really gotten behind his character that Dominic has, because I think it's just more relatable to who he is individually. I don't think that you could see him as somebody who's extremely menacing, but I think that people kind of became attracted to him because he was like this weird, slimy dude who bagged the baddies. And then on top of that, he was able to make a name for himself. But I like the fact that he's not like overly physically imposing, or they don't try to present him like that. And he's just kind of snarky and extremely confident, because I mean that's all you really need for the baddies, man. A tie death match. So you're hyped for the death match. You're sick. Crack the code, Benji. All right, hear me hear it. The reason why WWE doesn't create new stars is the show or the company is a star. The other talents are co-stars. Very valid. Very valid. That's it. You should just be happy to be here, and that's it. Nick Wayne broke his foot. That's right. Yeah. He was on TV. Yes. I really enjoyed watching him. Yeah, that's true. He kind of just got injured, and then he dropped a promo, and then he took out Christian and them, and that was it. I haven't seen him since. They don't want anybody getting bigger. Yeah, they don't want anybody bigger than WWE, which is true, and I understand it to an extent, but the problem is that you're making your own product terrible because you're not listening to the people, and when you have opportunities to really push people in the storyline, you don't. So everybody just sucks. And then you try to artificially create people like Jey Uso when people don't really get behind, which I think kind of works, because if people get behind him half-heartedly, you don't really have to worry about him being bigger than the program. And he'll still rely on you to keep the rocket on his back. I have no idea where these people from WWE came from. Yeah. Kevin or Darby? It's going to be Darby. And if there's no interference, I just don't see Kevin Knight winning. I want Kevin Knight to win. He should win. Dude, Darby's puny, bro. After going to the show in person, bro, he's puny. Yeah, I think Darby's starting to get a little low. Goon. What's Kevin Knight doing? I just see anything in Dom. Not for me. I hear he's great in WWE, but I just don't see it. His father, however, is one of my old-time faves. Yeah, not yet. Nick Wayne is dummy young. No cap. You're right about that. Um, I really didn't get the infatuation with Dom either, but I think since I kind of see him find his niche, because I think they tried to force him into the realm of everything where he was involved with a lot of the women that were the top title holders. It just didn't make any sense because his character had nothing to do with like being overly braggadocious or confident or getting women, but it just worked out that he was able to attach himself to some of the most popular women. And the people I think hated this dude, but he was able to kind of like I guess develop his own character and play off of that, to where he became extremely snarky and confident, which would make sense. If you have a nice woman by your side and then you're able to win championships, and you find a way to sneak your way into championships, people enjoy you. Individually, I think Dom is really good in that position where he can just like get beat up, and he's really good at being like sneaky. And I think that person should win championships too. I think like where he is that's kind of like where his position is. I don't think he's like a person that you can build your entire company around, but he's somebody you can't really count out. I don't believe being in the bigger the promotion is a bad thing. Someone became so popular that they could do bigger and better things, speaking highly of the promotion. I agree. But I think I've seen videos where they said that the idea behind this is that shut up. The idea behind that is that you had people like Brock Lesnar who decided to just say, okay, I can get up and leave and I can take all this newfound popularity with me. You have people like Karrion Kross who was able to develop a fan base from the WWE and then take them with him to, go generate income outside of the WWE, even though majority of these fans were generated while he was in the WWE. And then, of course, you date back years to where you had guys like Hulk Hogan and The Rock and Stone Cold that had leverage over the company where they could say, you know what, if you're not treating me right, I can literally just leave. And your ratings will just tank all the way to the sewer. So I think there's a fear with that, especially now that we're in the social media age, that a lot of these people could have fans and they have leverage over the company instead of the company having leverage over them. So, especially since they're technically independent contractors, they could pull an Andrade and be like, you know what, I'm out. And I think that's kind of the fear, is that they don't want anybody to just leech off of them, generate, which, I mean, you're not really leeching because you still have to put in the work to have the fans. Even though you're broadcast in front of millions of people on a week, I don't think that just necessarily means you're going to have a bunch of fans. There's plenty of people that came to the WWE and then left for nothing. Like, relatively speaking. Like, obviously, you had TV appearances, but, like, for example, ain't nobody studying Dragon Lee. Like, can any of y'all name any people that are in LWO? I can't. So, I think like we're in an age where like the people are kind of just wishy-washy, and I think they have issues. Like for example, we saw what happened with R-Truth, which is somebody that was beloved by the fans to the point where they were able to petition enough online to get the powers to be to bring him back. So I don't know, but it doesn't make sense to me because, like I said, you're making your own product suffer because you don't want anybody to be super big. And like you have somebody like John Cena who's always going to speak highly of the company, but you can't. I don't know, bro. But you fumble because you don't create another John Cena. John Cena left and was loyal to the company, like to the point where like 20 years later he's still showing up for the company doing retirement runs. But I would argue that majority of the wrestlers still kind of left and went and did their own thing. Even Goldberg had a WWE retirement. Yo, what the freak? Kevin Nash just won. I didn't expect that, but that's good. Darby didn't need that. Yo, why the freak is that girl bullying him? A little black girl at that too. That's kind of crazy. That was a nice, ring post to ring post drop kick. For me, you got to pop up in the ring. It's like 50% of what I look for in a pro wrestler. No, facts. I agree with you. Problem for WWE is that they are too big to fail. But before, when they had to rely on fan interest, that's when they catered to. That's true. I think that's probably true too. I think that they're at a position now where, like, no matter what, they're going to get their millions of views. So they don't really have to listen to people anymore. But whereas maybe like years ago, when people didn't rock with you, you saw the end of the promotions because people did not listen to the fans. Now, you can still find enough ways to like generate your income. You're not just worried about gate sales and things like that. Especially somebody like the WWE where they have like 10,000 brand sponsors now and they have no problem showcasing them on each and every episode. So when you're doing that, you don't have to rely on like your gate sales. So the people that are watching you, they have guaranteed contracts, man. You think Kevin Hart is going heel, or you think he just had to do what he had to do to win this one? I also was very glad that FTR won the match. Won the championships. So, dude, so this is legitimate. Like, Andrade is still in purgatory, bro. I'd be nice. I'd be cool watching a heel Kevin Knight. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do in order to win. I agree with you too, though. I think that in order for somebody to be like a dope wrestler, I think that you can let some stuff go in the ring, but you have to really get behind them individually. And I think that's what it is. Because like if you look at like let's say some of the greats, but like Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, John Cena, Batista, some of the people that were goats. They didn't really do too much in the ring. Even if you look like John Moxley, somebody who kind of did a lot for this current generation. He's not somebody who does like over the top stuff in the ring. But you get behind him because he puts it all into his characters. I think it's a character that you love to hate or hate to love, or that you have to love. So I think that's kind of what it is. Like even like Roman Reigns, people talk about putting him on the Mount Rushmore for this generation. He doesn't really do much in the ring, but I do think that you can tell a story in the ring, and your character itself could be somebody that people, can become connected with. Facts. They haven't had much competition. WWE honestly had no competition until AEW started to like blow up, and AEW still recently new. What? We're like 6-7 years in. What was it? They just had a 6-year anniversary, right? Yeah. So WWE never really had to worry about anything, but I think a lot of people are just waking up and be like, "Yo, this stuff stinks." And I think the potential is there, because they still do have good wrestlers. Obviously, a lot of them are pros, but I think that the storylines make zero sense. At the very least, if you're doing a tournament and people are fighting matches, it's cool. But I do like, for example, even though you have a tournament here where people are fighting for the Continental Championship, you have matches and there's moments that you can call back to that tie into the story. I don't necessarily like the fact that the WWE is just putting matches together and then there is no story. Like, they're just acting like it's just a regular match. Vince Russo even made a point to say that there was a point in time where you were wrestling and it was an opportunity for you to go in the match and show somebody that you were better than them. And I think AEW's got that portion of it down where they're just like, okay, look, if you want to prove to me something, show me. Let's go to the match. Like, I think if you just have a match every day, just to have a match every day, just to have a match every day, it's like, why should we care about it? Because then it's just like Harlem Globetrotters. You're just watching two people go in there and like do crazy stuff. And you say, yay, cool. And that's it. Yeah, TNA. Yeah. TNA went through it, bro. There were some moments where they had some stars in there for sure. We got Eddie. Sorry, I was trying to get these tickets. They cooking me right now. Are you challenging Sabata? Is he out of his mind? Y'all about to be watching Collision with the Family? We got another Death Riders. This is Claudio, ain't it? Claudio kind of got some aura to his music. I didn't know Claudio was from Switzerland. Absolutely no interferences. Oh, I didn't know that. The exhibition. Yeah, I watched the throwback AJ match the other day. The redheaded stepchild that wore braces when they were young. Yeah, I heard about that TNA match with Santana. I'm gonna watch it. Who's the main event? Is this the main event? No, AJ. I think AJ said he retires next year too. Funny, I'll hold it down, but I'll be right back. Oh, the freak. Let me make sure my joint not recording the audio. Okay, I was gonna say. Dang, I watched back in and Orange Cassidy's on his back. You think Claudio makes it to the semifinals? Oh, now that would be crazy. Where's his allegiance lie if Mox is in the tournament, bro? AJ, no, facts. I was listening to Swerve was talking about that too. He was like, man, how instrumental some of these dudes were to his individual growth. So you had people like AJ killing it. So you had people like Ricochet becoming born. And that's just crazy how the evolution of wrestling has gotten, bro. A lot of these lucha guys, Rey Mysterio. Got my water, baby. Dude, Dynamite on Thanksgiving is crazy work, bro. I do think Claudio is underrated, bro. He's strong as heck, bro. And a lot of people have good things to say about him. Like dudes across multiple promotions. Also, I didn't get my prediction. I think y'all are right, bro. I think Claudio wins this one, man. I wanted to say Orange Cassidy, but yeah, I gotta give it to Claudio. I would hope that'd be dope to see him knock out Mox. You know, those two end up facing off. Cool. You know what's another problem with WWE is that they've solely especially since Triple H taken the helm. Especially since Triple H is taking the helm, bro. They've really done a lot to rely on the characters that Vince McMahon propped up. So again, we still are worried about the dudes that are sitting on the top of the card, but these guys are 90 years old. I mean, look at it right now. Hold on, I got you. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. All right, let's look at it right now. Before I even say too much, look at this, dude. Look at this roster. Cody Rhodes. Let's look how old Cody Rhodes is. He's 40 years old. Let's not forget, Cody Rhodes was introduced to the WWE with Randy Orton. Under the tutelage of Randy Orton in Legacy, while Vince McMahon was running things. Cool. Now, salute to Cody Rhodes because he was able to rebrand himself individually, but he did his own thing. Nah, man, no facts. Seriously, literally the dudes that made wrestling cool are like just kind of heading out. Hey, look, I've taken the pill, man. I'm starting to, like, my third eye is opening, man. CM Punk. I mean, dude, don't even get me started right now. Now, Stephanie Vaquer is promising. I will say, Stephanie Vaquer is promising. Obviously, a lot of y'all in AEW know her. She's good as a wrestler. She's been taking time to learn English. Oh, additionally, Jade Cargill. A lot of y'all know from AEW. You know what? Now think about it. A lot of y'all probably know all four of these people from AEW. How do y'all feel about Cody Rhodes, bro? Because, I mean, he was instrumental in essentially starting AEW, bro. Yeah, he co-created the company. Let's be real. Jade Cargill's like, what, 30? 33. So, you know, they're doing a good job here, right? Now, let's be honest, though. Neither of these women would probably be champions if Bianca Belair and if Naomi were not injured. So, there's that. Anyways, John Cena is holding a championship. Let's look how old John Cena is. Let's do that right now. Freak. All right, he's nearly 50 years old. Awesome. This is the guy that Vince McMahon created. Ilya Dragunov. Shout out to Dragunov. I believe he's like young too. I think he's like under 30. Maxine Dupree, she's under 30. Good for her. Her character stinks. And again, like, it's not a knock on her individually as a wrestler. She is not a good wrestler, but she is trying, and I think that there's at least an opportunity for her to show herself and show what she could do. Now she's champion, so good for her. Chelsea Green had to rebrand herself, and WWE still doesn't give her TV time, but whatever. AJ Styles, speaking of AJ Styles, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Unfortunately, AJ Styles is nearly 50. Dragon Lee, now he's got a young future, but I don't think anybody cares much about Dragon Lee. Not to disrespect him, he doesn't have a character. The Wyatt Six, honestly, I stopped caring about them. The Kabuki Warriors, let's look how old the Kabuki Warriors are. That's not 31. That don't make any sense. Hold on. What? She's 44? Oh, shoot. $37. Oh, dang. Hey, that Asian don't raisin, I'll tell you that. Another AEW. What the freak? Didn't she just lose the championship? The Ethan Page is over there in NXT. Didn't this dude just come out of... He was 36 too, anyway. Alright. So we got a couple young people. But this is AEW. Not AEW, I'm sorry. The main roster in the NXT. What I'm saying is old. And it's kind of tragic, man. When I see Cody, and I think that's like Stardust is pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie. When I see Cody, I still think of him like as being like Randy Orton's lackey. But yeah, Stardust is very true. That was him. And they don't care anymore, bro. They don't listen to nothing anybody's saying. Bro, we just like to watch these things, and like at the end of the day, I'm not sitting there saying that every episode is gonna be amazing of every wrestling group, but they obviously don't care about what the fans are saying because they're just like literally not even trying anymore. He helped AEW start up. He even called his brother to come and help. He booked himself to corner and used AEW clout to get back to WWE. I don't care for Cody. Ooh, not facts. Asians do not raising. They ran a Raw, pulled up. The best thing on the show was Goldberg. Bro, I don't know if y'all watched some of my rants, bro. There was a couple like where I was like, okay, this is like not too bad. But then there's been a couple where I was like, dude, what are they doing, bro? Definitely. They don't care. And I think what I was saying, they don't care. Like, sometimes they'll build a character to do something, and then the next week they throw it away. Like, it literally makes zero sense. These people will negate themselves. Like, they will contradict themselves week in and week out, bro. Like, it just makes no sense. So the story is horrible. And that was, like, used to be the one thing that you would get behind in the WWE. And so, like, if the matches are, like, whatever, and the stories are horrible, it's like, what are we doing? Superman punch. Orange punch. I'm sorry. I disrespected him. Pop him up again. Kyle's strong as ish. Oh! Orange Cassidy might win. Okay, well, Claudio kicked out. This is over with. Claudio's winning this match. Dude, my rants, bro. Sometimes I just be going, bro. I just get upset. I mean, there's been a couple, like, I try to watch movies too. I try to bring more of those to the TV, to the channel too. More TV shows as well. And some of those things I watch and stuff, and I'm like, bro, what in the world? I watch some good TV shows, some good movies, and I watch the movies, I'm like, bro, what are they doing? And so it pains me even more when wrestling does, even worse than some of the bad stuff I watched. It's like, dude, because like movies are like Deadline and stuff like that, but like wrestling is just stupid when they are just completely like acting like we're dumb. Because at the end of the day, like you have to already suspend like some type of disbelief to even watch wrestling, because it's like a bunch of dudes fighting each other in a ring in underwear. But like, bro, if the stewards are just completely stupid, then what am I tuning in to watch? Why are these guys even fighting? Boom! There's your uppercut right there. Say goodbye, Orange. It looks like our prediction is right, guys. But if they put the title on Nikki, I know you're not talking about Nikki Bella. Don't get me started on this live stream, bro. The little person coming out. No, seriously. When the little dude came out, bro, I was like, this is Vince. They literally running out of stuff to do because all they can do is rely on the things that Vince has already done. Not only are they relying on Vince's characters, but they're also relying on some of Vince's stupid stuff. At the very least, it was like something that broke up the monotony of what we see week to week on this show. So I wasn't absolutely upset. Superman review, and I was feeling the same thing. I can't hardly invest in movies unless it's really, really good. Yeah, salute. I appreciate you watching the video. Seriously. That Superman movie was like, made me so angry, bro. Oh, look at this. So wait a minute. So Death Eyes are showing up to congratulate this dude. But this is why I got upset about watching like Superman, man. Like that the potential to be a really good movie, but they just don't like. I think we have the time to edit and everything too. Like that, the joint should not be that terrible, bro. Dude, that movie. What was it? What was it? Wait, what are they fighting? Who's gonna help Orange Cassidy? Definitely Darby. Or Roger Strong. Wait, Takeshita? All the bad guys are out here. Takeshi, you better chill out, bro. Takeshi got them Travis Scott's on. That's good drip right there. Takeshi, the better not mess with them J's, bro. Yo, these guys really don't have families, bro. You really have to sacrifice a lot to be a wrestler. Because these dudes are really about to spend Thanksgiving working. Look like Dorado hurt his knee on that one. Wait, what is Okada doing? Dude, Wheeler Yuta be getting whooped. Yeah. The little person showing up was ridiculous because, again, here's why I get upset about that type of stuff. Because y'all want to make me start ranting again, bro. I get upset about that type of stuff because, it was cool because it was different than what we typically see under the Triple H era. And it was an easy opportunity for them to throw heat at Dom. But the problem is that, none of us really cared much about, none of us really expected this. No one really cared much about the little person much other than the fact that it was kind of mean for Dom to do that. You know what I'm saying? So in entirety, it was kind of stupid, but whatever. Okay, the show was over. That was not a bad ending to the show. Cool. But it didn't really make sense for me to do that. But I think they really have booked themselves into a corner because John Cena is not showing up at these shows anymore. So there's not much that they can do, you know? since Mr. Cena will not be there. Chill out, dude. This is talking about Nikki Bella. Don't literally don't. Here's what I gotta tell you right now. If we don't get rid of Bella by now, we're never gonna care about her. So there's no way on earth, God's green earth, she should beat Stephanie McCare. Let's just stop that right now. I'm not gonna lie though, she don't age. I'm not gonna lie. I'll get that to her. She aged pretty well. I'll get that to her. Good for her. You don't like Cena? It did kind of vary. You talking about Brock Lesnar beating up Cena? And the problem is that John Cena had, how many tour dates was it? Like 32 dates? And you had an opportunity to use these 30 whatever dates to have him interact with people backstage, build suspense towards his matches, do promos other than just him, I'm going to beat you because I'm John Cena. I'm going to take this belt home because I'm John Cena. You had opportunities for him to really interact with people backstage, maybe give props, maybe bump into some of the guys backstage. Some of the new guys say, look, John Cena, I'm better than you. And like you could have built something or some people for us to get interested in for when John Cena is not there. But then if you only do something for when John Cena's on the show, when John Cena's actually on the show, and then when he's gone, you act like John Cena isn't a part of the show, you've done yourself no service. You haven't moved anything forwards. And if you spend the majority of the shows that he's there on the singular story that he's in, then again, all you've done is take up at least an hour of your TV show, and nothing has progressed. So if you had to ask me, them incorporating Cena to this year has done nothing but move them back. Because the majority of the TV was centered around John Cena. And they didn't do good with what they did with John Cena. Yeah, you don't like Cena? That's pretty crazy. Takesha's 30? Yeah, Takesha. Dang, he's good. I didn't know that. He filled out. Dude, if Nikki Bella wins, when I tell you, you're going to see me literally lose my mind on this internet. Yeah, you're right. They really don't care. They did give out Maxine. They did Maxine W. I've done a stream like here and there, watching some of these shows. Like I think I did one where we watched Raw, maybe like twice, like maybe one for SmackDown. I'm trying to be more consistent doing these, but it's like I just gotta make sure I like absolutely have the time plotted out. And I'm not busy, because normally when these shows start, I'm like literally like finishing up something, so I catch the show and then like just catch up. But I am gonna try and fit in some more time for us to like watch these streams together, because I really enjoyed chopping it up with y'all, man. Y'all are fun, and of course, since Don Callis is not doing his thing, the Benji family. Gunther versus Cena. I ain't gonna lie. If it's legitimately Gunther versus Cena, then you're right. This tournament was an absolute waste of time. You could have just, like, you literally would have been, you literally would have been better off. And here's the thing. Gunther just showed up. Right? Gunther was gone. He lost his belt to CM Punk. And then Seth Rollins cashed in on him. And then Gunther just returns. And that's it. Like, nothing happens. He doesn't say, like, at the very least, we could have got a Gunther promo where he's, God, y'all making me mad, dude. I'm literally going to make a video about this. Gunther could have showed up and said, hey, look, y'all, I am the one who retired the Goldberg. And, okay, that was a pretty bad accent. But what I'm trying to say is, he could have got up there and said, I retired Goldberg. Cena, I'm going to retire you again. Everybody gets to the back of the line because I'm that dude. And then let me remind y'all who the ring general is. It's only right that John Cena loses to someone who's serious versus a clown like the rest of y'all, or whatever he could have said. Nothing. He just He could have said I was doing this or doing that in my time off. No, he didn't say anything. He just shows up and that's it. Like, so terrible. All right, an essay? Oh, man. I got to hear that one of these days for sure. Man, appreciate you for showing up, man. For sure. I appreciate y'all. Benji. Hey, look, man. If you want to see me in the tournament, I can literally get in there, and I will literally show these young boys how it's done. Let me see. Okay. You're literally, I don't got no Google cred yet. But dude, I'll go out there and go crazy, man. Seriously. No, the show did fly by, right? We were vibing, man. I appreciate y'all showing up, man. But this is what I want to do. I do want to go live with y'all more frequently and watch some of these shows. We could talk about what's going on in real time, man. That was really dope. Like, you know, a little watch party for sure. It was pretty, you know, solid show. I'm going to recollect my thoughts and go over some of my notes for sure. Might drop my review real quick for y'all. Yeah, I could talk. And I'm definitely going to shout y'all out in the video, man. For sure, ski. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. All I'm trying to do, man, at the end of the day, I really enjoy the community that we've had. And, I mean, a lot of y'all like to watch me watch these movies and we talk about these TV shows. And, of course, we talk about wrestling. And I just like, bro, I just like to drop my opinions. At the end of the day, I'm not a writer. You know, I don't write these shows. But I enjoy watching this stuff. And so I think it's just kind of like a chat room where we can kind of talk about things we like and dislike about some of the shows, you know? Yeah, I'll probably drop my review. I'm going to try to. Good stuff. Mark Henry saying, Mark Henry's literally out of his mind. I don't know why these dudes want to do this quote unquote long term booking thing, where everybody has to wait 10,000 years in order to be successful. Like, what is that, man? Like, here's the thing. I was gonna get off on a tangent right there. I had to stop myself. What I'm saying is, again, you have 90 people who are 10,000 years old. And yet you have all these people that are young that you could, at the very least... Here's the thing. You could put people like Javon Evans, right, on the main roster and have him lose. And then go back to NXT and beat people. And then, you know, his arc could be, let me get right. Say to Trick Williams, etc., etc., etc. But here's the problem I think we have with people like Melo, who was somebody who got called up to the main roster, was supposedly a highly touted #1 draft pick, came in extremely confident, challenged Cody Rhodes, he lost. You're not even having a story where he has to learn from his failures. It's not even a story where he has to learn to come up or, like, okay, understand that he's maybe a little bit too cocky or too overzealous and he's got to be able to take some time to really study the tape, study the game or whatever. Nothing. He just goes out there, says, Melo don't miss. He loses. And then he says, next week, Melo don't miss. That same problem with LA Knight. LA Knight goes out there and says, I'm going to be the next champion. Yeah. And then goes out there and loses. The WWE is just ridiculous, man. It's like... And again, like, I mean, I watch it because, like, I like talking about it with y'all, bro, but it's crazy. Yeah, they caught Andrade. They ain't lying. I don't know. I heard Javon Evans say in a couple interviews that he was, like, didn't like his experience with AEW. And I see him going back and forth with some of the guys, like, specifically, like, Ricochet online about AEW. So, don't know if Javon Evans coming back. 15 years is crazy, though. Yeah, if I was Javon Evans and they said they were going to give me some gold in like 15 years, I'd just have to say I appreciate y'all. I don't understand either why they feel like they have to like have everybody on NXT. Like, you could literally bring like 10 people up on NXT like a week. You could literally just have completely new storylines and everything going on like week after week. I don't understand why they have so many people sitting in NXT and on their main roster they have nobody. The problem is that they just only built their shows around the people who we relied on for nostalgia, and so the rest of the roster is completely weak. Like, let's think about it right now. Maxine won a championship, right? How many matches has Maxine fought this year? I'm not even gonna... Don't even take my word for it. Don't even take my word for it, bro. Okay. Let's see how many singles matches Maxine has fought. Maxine's first singles match was in February. She lost. This was not even on a WWE live TV show. So let's go to maybe a Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. Let's see when she actually fought a singles match. Oh, nope. Main event doesn't count, man. That's stuff that happened on like YouTube. Nah, that don't count. It's dark matches. So okay, let's keep going. Maybe we'll find a specific match here that Maxine Dupree fought. No. Okay, awesome. So her first singles match that was actually televised was October 6th. She, her first, dude, you can see the stats right here. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. It was actually in August. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure she fought Becky Lynch before that. Okay, cool. So it was in August. Then she won in October. Then she won again, like 3 weeks later. And then she fought on Raw again, and she won. So she's had like 4 matches this year. Like, what is that, bro? 4 matches. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever they did Andrade, they cooked him. Kevin Knight. So we were talking about it in the chat today. I ain't gonna lie. It was actually surprising to see him win. We were not actually prepared for that. Dude, stop saying Nikki Bella's finna beat Stephanie Vaquer. Dude. What? Dude, if that happens and I go live, I would be upset. Like, I literally, dude, I would literally have to tell y'all to put headphones on because I'm going to be peeking on the microphone, bro. I would literally be losing my mind. Yeah. Kevin Knight, dude, he's good. He's exciting to watch. But it did surprise me. I didn't expect him to actually win. Fletcher over Okada was fire for me personally. Okay. Speedball. Yeah, definitely booing him out of the building. You might be right, bro. Blonde women do just get it. They get the opportunity. I mean, just think about it for a second, too. Rhea Ripley's actually a natural blonde. So we had, you know what? You actually might be onto something, bro. Seriously. Because think about it. You got Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley's a natural blonde. Then, like, if you look back at the OG days, the majority of the women who won the title have been blonde. You might be onto something, bro. You know what's crazy? That Mercedes Moné lost that championship belt. But I think that's actually good. I'm not mad at it because the same thing happened when she lost to Toni Storm. She lost and then like just disappeared and then came back and tried to like flex on us. What do you think she's gonna do next though? Who do you think is Statlander's next challenger? Because I'm afraid that they've thrust her into the spotlight so soon. And I'll probably talk about this in my review. That she's beat like the giants at this point. Technically, she could always walk around and say, well, I beat Mercedes and Tony. So whoever would technically beat her wouldn't matter much. Or do you think that she ends up losing the match eventually to Tony or Mercedes? Even after, no, I was just going to say that. Yes, facts. Trish, Sable, yeah. Kelly. They had a bunch of people that were just getting TV time that were just blondes. Valid point, bro. That's all you got to be. You'll be successful. Be blonde. You'll get yourself a championship. They stopped letting them dudes get money in the NBA, bro. Bane and but she won't fight against Statlander soon, though, will she? I'd be interested to see them kind of develop Megan Bane as a character. I don't think she really does. I think she just needs the right person alongside her to like gas her up, and then she'll be good. Eventually, be Willow. Yeah, I think you might be right. I think you might be right. I think Willow's probably gonna get a shot soon too. Baby's wrapped on Willow with a stat. Is somebody out right now? I feel like there's somebody we haven't seen on TV in a while. Didn't Athena lose her championship too? Over there on Ring of Honor? Who y'all got winning that match, man? Let's go ahead and make our predictions early. Who y'all got winning that match? Tony and Mina, or Omega Bane and Marina? Who y'all got winning? Personally, I think the star power of Tony Storm is too much to ignore, but I think that the hardcore power of Megan Bane, because like nobody should be able to pin Megan Bane, right? So it's not like Mina's gonna pin Megan Bane. That's not gonna happen. Didn't she just beat Mina? Right? Didn't they just fight the other day? Or do I have it confused with somebody else? I think it'd be a good opportunity for them to actually get a championship, because it would mean something. The only problem is like I don't know how they would work together without the Death Riders like trying to recruit Megan Bane. I don't know necessarily if she gels smoothly with them. You're right, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. You're freaking right. The way they're booking Tony, I think that Tony and Mina are going over Bane and Marina. I think so, man. I think that Tony Storm without titles is just not the way to go. Because I think the problem is that if you introduce a new title, you want it to go to somebody that would have people captivated to watch it. So I think. Well, but the thing is, I think Willow and them can still win. And truthfully, if Willow and them win, you end up having them fight against Megan Bane and Statlander, which is something that does make sense. Like in storyline, they don't like each other, and yeah, like that would make sense. I think that's probably what's gonna happen. Then the Death Riders get their juice back, but then everybody looks at Mox and they're like, Mox, what you doing? Because I don't think you're right though. Mox could win the championship too. I was gonna say it could be Claudio or Mox, but it could be Mox. I do think that it's gonna end up being the bad gals fighting against the duo that is Willow and the Cat Lady. I think that's gonna be a good duo. That'd be a match I think people will be excited to see. And then Willow actually wins. And the next task is trying to get the tag team championships back. Something I was thinking about too. Do you think Mercedes and Athena would end up having another match? Because they were supposed to win the tag team championship belts. They didn't. And then Mercedes went and lost her belt. So, like, could there be some, like, animosity? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so yeah, never mind. I think Athena still has a championship. Athena's still holding that championship. She like Roman Reigns, bro. It's been over 1,000 days. Sheesh. I'm about to watch some of Athena's matches. I like Athena though. I think Athena's a pretty good wrestler. Bro, I can't believe Maxine's only fought 4 matches this year. This is crazy work. And she just held the championship. This is... They don't even care. They don't even care. Who are these people? What the freak? Who is Adriana Rizzo? AJ Lee's literally been on TV, 2 TV shows. Like, what are we doing? Tozawa. Y'all tell me who these people are. You might know AJ Styles. Some of y'all that have been watching indie wrestling, you might know Adam Pearce. But then a lot of y'all AEW fans know Alistair. Who are the rest of these people? Alex Shelley, I understand he's a legend, but he ain't been presented as anybody that I should take seriously. And Humberto, where are they at? Andre Chase, don't know where he's at. Alexa Bliss. Where's Street Profits? Where's Apollo Cruz, man? I think he's injured, actually. Austin Theory, I think he's injured. Ava, whatever. B-Fab. Like, literally about to have Jade fight against B-Fab all week. This is ridiculous. Bailey. Ladies need to redo. Like, what is this? Injured. Big E's the commentator. What the freak just happened there? What was that about? Everything just disappeared. Who was this? Brock Lesnar. Why is he on the roster? Who's this guy? Who are these people? Brutus, Creed. I haven't seen the Creed brothers in a minute. Kathy Kelly, Carmella Hayes. I know who that is. Candice LeRae just literally just wastes time on TV. She's just there because her husband's there. She's collecting a check. Chad Gable thinks injured. Charlotte Flair. Chelsea. This is kind of trash. Let me look at this right here. Let me know. All right. Champion. Samoa Joe. Chris Statlander. Okada. Mercedes Okada. Motion. FTR. Mark Briscoe. The Ops. Okada. What the freak? Okay, because he has these 2 championships and that makes him the unified champion, right? The national champion. Shout out to Ricochet. Do y'all think Adam Cole's coming back? I think he's done. Is Adam Copeland coming back? Or do you think he's done? I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these guys aren't getting much time on my TV. I'll tell you that. Anthony Bones, whatever happened with him? Like, that storyline was going on. Maybe is that on Collision now? Like, what's going on with that? Bandito, Big Bill, Bishop Khan, Bobby Lashley. I want Bobby Lashley, bro, to have some solid feuds, man. That's what I'm excited to see. I ain't gonna lie. Buddy Matthews is done. Like, isn't he like having like an ankle injury? What's going on with this dude? Why is he not on TV? It wasn't just like an ankle. Oh my gosh. If Nikki Bella wins the championship, dude. No, yeah. I didn't know Athena was like 1,000 days. That was like 600, bro. She's literally over 1,000 days. Crazy. Yeah. Yo, you are stupid, bro. You know those. You know those like tattoos that you used to get like when you were younger, where you could just put a washcloth on it and then it would like show up. It's literally one of those things that I would have got right there. That's literally what I would have got. Now maybe there's some meaning to that, but dude, yeah, AEW is cooking right there. Dude, the Motor City Machine Guns are literally doing nothing. They came in there, they showed up on the WWE roster, they got championships, and then dropped the championships, and then that was it. That was like they just now they They like be gone for months and they come back and get a couple matches in and then they disappear for months. Yeah, I think Adam Cole's done. Okay. Him and Max. Yeah. You think Adam Cole will coming back? Him and Christian for the tag titles? You think? Because FTR's won. You right. I ain't gonna lie, Matthews. He don't really have to work though. Because Rhea Ripley's bringing in them big bucks. Let's think about this right now. Do you really have to rush to get back out there to the ring? Some reports suggested that she earned up to $6 million. Dude, Rhea Ripley wrestled in less matches than Maxine Dupree. And she getting that manyan. Oh, really? Yeah. Bailey's my Bay Area sister. But dude, what in the actual heck is she doing? Week to week, like, dude. I'm just gonna try to stay positive and not say mean things, bro. I know, I've been seeing it like I think Bailey just actually, hold on, check me out. These two were just hanging out the other day. Like, she even posted a lot of women that are in AEW. I'll tell you one thing. And she could join her own friend, Mercedes Moné. You won't tell me that she wouldn't go over there right now. Tell me if you want it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of these wrestlers are cool, like, off screen, but you can't tell me that Chris Chandler can't get in her head and say, look, why not just come over here, Really? Adelaide, South Adelaide, right? Or am I completely off? Am I completely wrong? I see why you're rooting for the Protostar too. He's Australian. You nuts. Like, I'm on to you. Cole's 36 for maybe 4 or 5 years. You can have one last run. No, facts. I think these dudes be scared too. I can imagine like the mental toll that it'll take after you take some of these injuries, especially if you're taking like injuries to your head and your neck and your back. A year and a half left. Oh shoot. So WrestleMania probably she's done. Imagine working at WWE potato over there. Does the CO2 leak in the air conditioning over there? Is it affecting the mentality? So seriously though? So what are you trying to say? Fletcher's a big town kid? I want to go to Australia. Seriously. I'm going to go. "24/7. I don't know. I think some of these people are gonna dip. Hold on, check me out. Check this out. I might be spilling tea right here with this one.
Well,
And Chris Statlander is going to be there.
That's why I'm going.
Oh, okay.
She's
Make
my
me jealous.
favorite.
Make me jealous.
Yeah.
She is amazing.
Yeah, I
She's
told you
right
that a
behind
long time
you.
ago.
I
Told you,
know.
yeah. And now she's your second favorite. So
No, Tony Storm's my
I have the
second.
eye.
She's my third.
You just said Chris is right behind me.
Well,
So wait,
and
am
a half.
I your,
I
what
mean,
number am I?
Tony might be you. No, you're my number one forever. No one will ever beat that match in Brooklyn. But Chris Statlander and Tony Storm are just so up there. I've never had a connection with somebody except for like you before, and I was like, when I first wrestled them, I'm like, oh my god, I miss this feeling
Yeah,
where you can just feel like if everything goes wrong, if everything goes to shits in the match, we would still be okay because they're just so
yeah.
damn good.
Right.
I miss people like that, but it's been so much fun getting to wrestle different people from all over the world and level up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You tell me that this woman is not putting the seeds in her head to possibly go over there. Nah, I could be reaching completely. She's just good, friendly talk over here. But, Fletcher has bulked up, too. I've seen that. Mark Davis finisher? Chill out, man. A jumping pile driver? Monet in real life would be. It is kind of crazy though. I think that like for her to like kind of compartmentalize a lot of the hate that she gets and be able to just like be able to chill in real life could be no joke for sure. That's how I think a lot of people think about it too though. Since she left WWE, people supposed to hate her. If you think about it, Naomi came back and Naomi left the same time that Mercedes did. Kangaroo and wombats. Ah! You know what? I'm about to go over to Australia eats a fish and chips. What y'all eat over there, right? The kangaroos? No, I've seen kangaroo in person too. No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't doing that. I can go over there and have me a good old Aussie meat pie. Eh? Oh yeah. Oh, what y'all have? Y'all have Vegemite. Red kangaroos. Hey yo. Dude, when I seen the kangaroo sit on its tail and just kick people, done. Done. Not messing with those beasts. Right there. Not messing with those guys. Absolutely not me. I refuse. Big red kangaroos, bro. That's crazy work. I refuse. I'm not doing that. I forgot about Jada. What's her name? Jada Parker. What she's doing? I might make a video talking about war games soon. Too. I might, do that. But I'm gonna get back to doing my movie and TV show reviews too. I'm gonna start like trying to mix those in, man. So I might be able to get a lot of time tomorrow to like really film a lot of content. So excited about that. For sure. And I want y'all to drop in the comments more things you want me to like check out. Cause I am trying to kind of vibe. And we gotta do this together, man. That's just part of your initiation process for the Benji family. That's true. They do have big claws. You mean like movies and stuff? You know what's crazy? So like I watched an old episode of SmackDown around this time, but like like 20 years ago. Good TV. Yes, I have. I actually wish I. So I did like a reaction or two. Like some of the edited ones are on my channel right now. Yes, they have a new season coming out too. I might like start doing some of those reactions too. Yes, I really enjoy comic stuff, man. So I literally have. If I go to my room right now and grab a bunch of comic books, y'all gonna be like, dude. I have a bunch of Invincible comics and everything like that, so I'm excited for the newest season for sure to come out too. I think the new season coming back in February, right? March. God, dog. So yeah, I've been watching Invincible. I'm probably gonna do some more stuff too to like Gen V, as well. Like in regards to TV shows, and I might start watching a lot of the Justice League like animated stuff too. No, yeah, seriously, like Invincible, good man, super good. Absolute Batman. Like I've like thumbed through it. I think I have it like literally in my room. I've been trying to like catch up on stuff too. Everybody talks about it. I got to do to my job that's always telling me about Absolute Batman. Dude, I like the artwork from Absolute Batman. I try to draw on my free time too, and dude, I used to draw a lot, dude. And like, dude, I will say, dude, doing this content with y'all, bro, it's really like kind of got me back into doing a lot of things I enjoy. So I've absolutely been excited to get back on that. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all joining the live. I know a lot of y'all about to go. I'm going to get my thoughts together so I can try to drop a review for y'all. Hopefully it comes out tonight. If not, it's going to be tomorrow. But appreciate y'all joining the live stream. Catch some Z's. Happy early Thanksgiving.